Well, hey there everybody, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review, because I love some freaking Transformers. I love me some Newage Legends and Clear. So this is the 6-pack of Power Glide, Hound, Sea Spray, Wind Charger, Huffer, and Wheeljack. Man, love it. Love the way it displays. I don't even want to open it. It looks so good like that. You got up here, on the side, all this clear goodness. Look at that. Looking all Billy Badasses. Looks like a cover of a rap album. Looks very nice. I like it. And then the alt modes. Looks good. There you go. All right, as always, hit me up with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you haven't already. Follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. Everything's in the description. I got this at Show Z. You know I did. So go up there and buy some Transformers. And up the top, hit Deluxe 32. That really helps out the channel. It's free, and it just shows that I sent you. So really appreciate that. So yeah, let's just get right to it. Let's look over some clear goodness, man. Some Legend scale Transformers. All right, all right, all right. Let's freaking go. Look at that display, man. It looks so good. All right, so what I'm going to do with this review, I'm going to go over each one of them. I'm not going to do the transformations. I've transformed each of these molds several times. If you want to go back and watch them, you can, definitely. But I'm going to go over what they come with. All of them come with instructions. You've seen them before. We'll take Power Glide first. He's called Warrior Hughes. I think so. He comes with the mask, little alien mask from that one episode, Hollywood. Hoist Goes to Hollywood, I think it was called. But nicely painted, green with orange eyes and everything, black right there. He comes with a little pistol, which is the kind of a milky white translucent plastic right there. And he does come with a little stand, which is all, clear plastic. Says Newage right there. All that good stuff. And here is Power Glide in his alt mode. Nice kind of a light cherry red right there. Once again, the milky plastic right there for the arms and everything. Got the little blaster. Got a little white right there. You got a little Tampa sticker in blue paint right there with some yellow and everything. Very nice. You can take these. I think you can move these if you want to, however you want. You can put them there. They got some black plastic right in there, but mainly translucent red, which I really like. Once again, some milky kind of white, and then you got the silver right there for the back of his head, and you got the little oval thing right there too. It's painted silver, so very nice. And he does fit on his. You just take this, put it on the stand, and you can use the stand, which is really cool. And there's bend right here and right there and up here, so 3 points of articulation for that. All right, so there you go. There is Power Glide. Then up next we have Wheeljack, and they called him Engineer Hammond and everything. So we'll take a quick look with his. He comes with a couple of his inventions. I think this one's called the Immobilizer. It's got some gray paint right there. Nice translucent orange with some red paint right there as well. So that's very nice. I wish it had little things where you could, stand up like it did in the cartoon. He comes with, I forgot what this was. Nice, if anybody knows, definitely tell me in the comments. But translucent blue, very nice. Looks like a little carrying case for some tools and everything, but I think there's another invention of his. It comes with 2 weapons. They are the milky white, once again, like a Power Glide. You get the shoulder cannon, nice translucent milky white. And you get his little hand blaster too as well. Same thing. And here is Wheeljack in his alt mode. Once again, nice translucent clear. Love it. 539 right there. You got the red and the green paint, which is nice. You got some black paint too up front and silver for the headlights. Very nice. You got some nice paint that's gray for the wheels. On the back, you do got some tail lights, which I like that. Nice little orange tail lights, but mainly translucent clear plastic. There you go. You can see everything, the head, all that good stuff. It rolls just fine. So very cool. So there you go. There is Wheeljack. And up next, we got Huffer, and they called him Construction Balin or something like that. But there's Huffer right there. So he comes with 2 weapons. He gets this kind of a, I guess I don't know what color that is, kind of a blackish tint to it. Nice translucent gun right there, and you get a little pistol too as well. So you get a rifle and a pistol, kind of a grayish clear plastic. Then you get a couple sets of hands. It actually has 4 in total. You get the ones with the relaxed hands right there, and it does have a hinge on there like that. You get the regular kind of a fist or open fist, and then you get the kind of the block fist as well. and they're this kind of a grayish plastic right there. And then we have Huffer himself, which is nicely translucent orange, and once again the smoky kind of a, I guess a smoky gray too, just like that. You do got some nice metallic blue windows, silver paint for the grill, which is nice. On the back, translucent orange. I like that. It looks really good. Then you got some translucent blue underneath. You'll see most of that in bot mode. You got a little orange paint right there too. That's pretty cool. Little fog lights and everything. And he rolls just fine, just like Wheeljack. But there you go. That is Huffer. Then up next we have Windcharger, and he is called Warrior Philly. I think it's Philly, something like that. Anyways, Windcharger. You got the nice translucent kind of blackish gray right there for his little pistol. Then he's got this little flashlight thing, I think. It was kind of, I think it saved Bumblebee or something. Nice translucent red right there. Then the gray painted right there. And you got some yellow at the end, which is pretty cool. And there you go. Here's Windcharger. Nice, once again, with the red, just like Power Glide, translucent red right there. You got some black paint right here. Some metallic blue for the windows, which looks good. And you got some kind of a white and gray right there for the front. I mean, nothing for the tail lights or anything like that, but underneath like that. And translucent clear, you know, kind of a smoky gray right there. It does roll just fine. So there you go. There is Windcharger. Then up next we have Sea Spray, and they call him Naval Defense Triton. So there he gets a little pistol. Once again, that little smoky gray right there for this little pistol. Nicely done. And he gets a little wave effect, and it's nicely done with the translucent blue. It's got kind of like the water coming up and everything. And you can attach it. There's a little hole right there. And you just attach it right there. And it looks like he's riding in the water. Love it. Love the nice translucent blue. You got some yellow paint right there. Translucent white and yellow right there. Kind of smoky gray for the propellers. And they do spin, which is nice. You got the little eyes you can see right there. That might be, you know, metallic blue right there. Might be the paint. And underneath you got some yellow and stuff and everything. That's pretty cool. And I think you can, yeah, you can put the pistol right up here and have it up like that. So there you go. That's pretty cool. So there you go. There is Sea Spray. And last but not least, we have Hound, and he is called Scout Scott. All right. So he comes with a lot of stuff and everything. So he does come with the cage. It is nicely transluted, this smoky gray, just like some of the other stuff. And there is a clear Ravage that came with clear Soundwave. Unfortunately, I don't have him out right now. But you can open this up, and you can put Ravage in there. That's pretty cool. Love that. You get his little machine gun right here. Nice translucent, the milky, milky white, and then you got a light green, like a lime green, which is nice. You do get a pistol or a hologram thing, what it was, silver paint for the gun, and the nice translucent blue for that. You can take this apart if you want to use it for your gun, and that's pretty cool. Put that back on there. You do get his shoulder rocket. Nice, once again, the lime green and nice silver paint through the rocket and everything else. That's pretty cool. You can move this down. You can put it in the alt mode too as well. I'll show you in a second. And you get a canopy. Canopies. Nice milky white, and then the nice translucent blue for the windows and everything. All right, then we'll take a look at Hound. Oh, see, it comes with a spare tire too. This does come off. Smoky gray right there. Once again with the wheels. Love the translucent green. Looks good. You do got some orange paint right up here. A nice little lime green right here. Here's for the winch, which is nicely painted. Silver for the headlights. Nice little gold star right there. The seats, I think, are black, that's paint, I'm sorry. That's over the green plastic, so that's paint right there. Very nice. Got the wheel in there. That's pretty cool. Nice little accessory. Very nice. Or paint underneath. We'll see all that in bot mode. So what you can do is you can take this, if you don't want to put the canopy on, you can put that on there right there. And like I said, you can put that out, and you can put this right here, and it has a hinge and everything, so that's pretty good. So that's nice. Or you can take these off, and you can put the canopy on there. You just kind of line it up, and same thing, and there you go. Got the canopy on there, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, you can take the spare tire off if you want. Rolls just fine. And there you go. There is Hound. Real quick, they're all together, all 6 of them. You got Power Glide, Huffer, Hound, Wind Charger, Seat Spray, and Wheeljack. And all that clear goodness, man. Alrighty, real quick, there's Wheelie. Throw in Dr. Woo Woo Woo. There is Cosmos. Throw in Magic Square Prowl. And here is Newage Toxitron. There's Magic Square Slag. He's a big old boy, big old potato. And we'll throw in Red Alert from Siege. And last but not least, we'll throw in Dustbuster Jazz. And there you go, there's some scale for you. All right, back for transformation. Like I said earlier, I have all the molds of these, for each of these characters. If you want to go see the transformation, you can definitely go see that. But here is Power Glide. We'll talk about him first. Here he is, looking all spiffy. I love, you got the gray, the white, and the blue paint. And once again, the oval gray right there. Got a little bit of paint right there with the blue, red, and yellow. And then the rest of it is going to be translucent red and this smoky white kind of a plastic and everything. There's the back right there. I'll go over articulation real quick. You can swivel for the head, nothing really up and down. You do have this where you can switch out the head or turn around the head. And you can also turn this around and you can put the mask on right there and everything for that. So that's pretty cool. All right, so you can go up to there, all the way around. A little tight. Be careful. It is translucent plastic. As always, be careful with this stuff. You got nice more than 90 degrees elbow bend, bicep swivel, swivel of the hand. You got a waist swivel, and you do have an ab crunch, and you can kind of look up with that, and kind of looks goofy after a little bit after you extend it too far, but you can do that if you want. Van Damme all day, every day. You do got some hip skirts. And kick up all the way right there. I'm sorry, no hip skirts. That goes with it. Nothing back for him. You do got thigh swivel. Nice little knee bend. I wish these attached a little better. They're supposed to tab in right there. But you do have a nice little knee bend right there. With the feet, you got toe tilt up, toe tilt down, and you got a nice rocker. So, got everything you need. And you can put the pistol in his hand, either hand if you want. Again, like that. And you can use the stand if you want to. There's a little post back here. And you just tab it in right there. And you can use the stand if you want to. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, you just turn the head around, you can put the mask on, and it's pretty cool. So there you go. There's Power Glide. And we move on to Huffer, and I like it, man. Love the metallic, or the metallic blue paint and the silver and the blue eyes. Look really good. Then you got the translucent orange, nice blue, and you also got the smoky gray. Looks really good. So the only really issues I really have is the head sculpt. I'm trying to move the head. So what you do, really, I mean, if you have sausage finger, or smaller fingers, you can move it in there, but it's really tight because it being clear plastic. So you kind of have to take that apart right there, and then you can move it. So he does have a swivel and he can look up to as well. It's on a ball peg and everything. So, but you have to unpeg everything just to do that. So you can go all the way up to there, which is nice. All the way around, you do have a nice elbow bend, more than 90 degrees. Bicep swivel, which is really tight. Once again, be careful. Swivel of the hand, which is nice. You got a swivel of the waist, and you do have an ab crunch, a little bit of ab crunch, not much, but it's there. Van Damme all day, every day. Kick up and kick back. Thigh swivel, nice more than 90 degrees for the knee bend, which is good. You got a toe tilt, no toe tilt up or down. You do got a nice rocker and everything. So he does have the, 2 weapons. They will hold in his hand just fine. You got the big, long, and strong. I guess friction on little Nerf gun. It's real tight, so you can hear that. Just be careful. And you can switch out the hands. Just pull out the hands, and like I said, you have several options with him. With the jazz hands or kind of relaxed hands. You have normal hands that don't have anything like that, like the smokestack thing. And you got the square peg hands for like a toy deco. I think that went with the toy deco. So there you go. So you have a couple options with hands. So there you go. There is Huffer in all his glory. Looks really good. Then we move on to Sea Spray, and once again, it looks really good. Love the translucent blue, the yellow, the nice white as well. You got a little paint right there for the eyes when you saw in alt mode, and you got a little paint for his visor. It's kind of a blue. Then you got the smoky gray for the propellers, which they still do turn. All right, so with him, so you got to kind of move that out of the way. Once again, if you have sausage finger, you will have a little issues with moving the head around. So I would probably suggest doing this right here. You can go up and down, swivel for the head and everything. Just kind of this gets in the way. So just be mindful of that. All the way up, all the way around, which is nice. This does move just like I showed you. You only got 90 degrees for the elbow bend, bicep swivel, nothing for the hands. They are stationary. You do have a waist swivel, and you do have an ab crunch, which you can look up, and it doesn't defeat the purpose. That's nice. Van Damme all day, every day, which is nice. And you kick up. This does move too as well. It swivels. You can kick up, kick back. You got a little wiggle waggle, and you got a knee swivel for the, take over for the thigh swivel. 90 degrees for the knee bend. You do got a lot of stuff down here. Toe tilt. You don't have a toe tilt up or down, but you do have a nice rocker. So that's very nice. Here's the back. He can hold the pistol that he has in either hand, which is nice. And you can also tab this back on here, just like you did in the alt mode. You can do it like this and kind of have an effect like that, which is pretty cool. So I like that. So there you go. There is Sea Spray. And up next we have Wind Charger. And once again, the smoky gray and the red and the white clear plastic looks good. You got the black paint right here. The face, you got kind of a gray with the blue eyes, which looks really nice. So you look down a little bit, not much. Look up all the way. It's on a ball peg as well. Swivel, a little attitude as well. You can go all the way up. You can get up to the right there. All the way around. You do got a wiggle waggle. Don't do that. Pop it off the ball peg, but you can pop it right back on. You got a wiggle waggle for a butterfly. About 90 degrees for the elbow bend. Bicep swivel. Nothing for the hands. They are stationary. You do have a waist swivel. It is tight on this guy. Be careful. And you do have an ab crunch, but you can look up, so it doesn't defeat the purpose. Van Damme all day, every day. Kick up and kick back. You got thigh swivel. Once again, pop that off the ball peg. Be careful. You do got thigh swivel. You got a nice knee bend. More than 90 degrees. That's good. Like that. All right. Toe tilt up for him. Nothing down, but you do have a nice little rocker. That is nice. He cleans up really good. You do got some gray paint back here. That is all painted gray. You got some metallic blue right there. And there's some white from the fender right there. Or from the bumper. You can put this weapon in either hand. It will fit. A little pew-pew. And then you got his little, I forgot what it's called. But it just goes over the hand. And there you go. You can use that. So there you go. There is Wind Charger. All right, moving on to Jackie. We got Wheeljack right here. Very nice. Got the nice translucent white. You got the smoky gray right here. You got a little orange and everything. You do got lots of paint. You got the red, the green, the blue down here, the green down here as well. Nice head sculpt. It is kind of a smoky gray, but it does got gray paint too as well as the blue eyes. Looks very nice. All right, so our articulation, you look down a little bit, all the way up because of ball peg, and all the way around and give you a little attitude. The little wings back here do move back and forth. All right, all the way up to there. And then you got the up and down like that. It's supposed to tab in. It's not tabbing in that great, but you can go all the way around. You got a little wiggle waggle for a butterfly. Nice, more than 90 degrees for the elbow bend. Bicep swivel. Swivel of the hand, but this little thing down here, the little flap right here gets in a little way, so you may have to, it does swivel and everything. So that's good. All right. Waist swivel. A little bit of ab crunch, not much. More of a back crunch, really, to be honest. Not much of an ab crunch. He does have a little tubby bubby, or tubby belly. Van Damme all day, every day. Kick up and kick back. Thigh swivel. Nice little knee bend. A little more than 90 degrees. That's good. Tab that back in. Toe tilt up. Nothing down really, and you do have a nice rocker. That's supposed to tab in a little better. But there's the rocker. It's nice and everything. All right. And cleans up pretty good on the back. Very nice. All right. So he can hold the, what do I call this? Extravagant. What was this called? I forgot what it's called. Jeebus. Oh, well. He can hold it just fine. Like I said, I wish I had little things that come out and everything. You can hold this thing too as well. That's pretty cool. The gun, you can hold the gun in either hand. And he has a shoulder cannon as well. It can go on either side, but mainly I put it on this side. There's little 2 slots up at the top. And you just kind of slide that in right there. And you have his shoulder cannon too as well. So there you go. There is Wheeljack. And last but not least, we'll talk about Hound. Here's the cage. You already seen that. Here's the canopy right there. But here he is. And I like the lime green. Nice translucent. You do got some light green paint as well throughout on his face. And you got the baby blue eyes. Well, looks good right there. Paint. Yellow paint right there. Kind of an orangish paint right there. Cross and green paint. So very nice. All right. Articulation. Look down a little bit. Up all the way around. Little attitude. Go all the way up to right there. Back and forth. Little wiggle waggle for a butterfly, which is nice. You do got more than 90 degrees. The full knee elbow bend. Bicep swivel of the hand as well. Very nice. All right. Waist swivel. You do got an ab crunch, which is nice. Van Dam all day, every day. Kick up. A little tight, be careful. And kick back, a little thigh swivel. You do got a nice, about almost 90 degrees knee bend for him. Yeah, I give him 90 degrees. That's good. All right, toe tilt up, nothing down, but you do have a little rocker, so that's good. And it cleans up pretty good on the back. Let's see if I can get that out. Okay, so as far as the weapons and everything, you can use this like it's right there. Hold that. Move this little shoulder cannon. You can move that right there. And then there's a tab. Where's the tab? Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's a hole right there. I'm sorry. There's a hole, not a tab. And you can put the shoulder cannon on there. With this, he can hold this if you want to use this as a gun. You know, you can. It's mainly used for alt mode. And you do have a tire, but the thing is it really doesn't stay on that well in bot mode. I mean, you could put it on there, but it falls off pretty, as I say that, it doesn't fall off. So, but it will fall off. So just be wary of that. Don't lose that. So there you go. There is Hound. All right, real quick, there they are together. You got Huffer, Power Glider with the mask on. I finally put it on. Wind Charger, Hound, Wheeljack, and Sea Spray. And they look all freaking awesome together. Looks good. And there's Magic Square, Ultra Magnus, Optimus Prime, and Mirage. And there's Newage, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Bumblebee, and Mirage. And there's Dr. Woo, Ultra Magnus, Ramjet. We got Lucky Cat, Bumblebee. We got one of the Secrets from Iron Factory. We got Core Class Wheelie. And then we got Tits McGee, Redgar. And there's some scale for you. We got Crappy Gonage, Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale. Well, hey there, everybody. If you made it this far, as always, I freaking appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on the Newage Legends Scale 6-pack of Power Glide, Wheeljack, Wind Charger, Huffer, Sea Spray, and Hound back there. This is the clear, transparent versions. I say it's a niche thing, like I always say with these, but I love them. I think they look really good. Look like little pieces of candy or Jolly Ranchers. I like the molds. There are some issues like with Huffer and Sea Spray with the kind of the moving the head in the alt modes. But it's not terrible and everything. But yeah, I love the alt modes. Transformation is really easy. Like I said, I have all of the molds that they put out with this, so I definitely love some Newage Legends scale stuff and everything. And definitely when they showed these off, I was like, man, finally we get some clear stuff and everything. So definitely like that. Tons of accessories that come with these. They're awesome. They're all clear as well. So that's awesome. So yeah, very nicely done. Like it. Like I said, it's the niche kind of thing. A lot of a lot of people don't like it. Like, what's the point of having clear stuff? But I love it, man. It floats my boat. So, hope you like my review. Hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. It all helps out the channel. Hit me up some comments. So tell me what you thought of the review. Did anybody get this 6-pack and everything? Follow me on TikTok and on Instagram Everything is in the description. I got these at Show Z, so go buy some new Transformers. And at the top, use Deluxe 32. That really helps out the channel a lot. And I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Man, help freaking Transformers and help freaking New Age and Legend Scale, man. Can't wait to get some more stuff from them. And oh my gosh, baby, love some clear little legends. I said little. Tastes like candy. Candy. Good night, folks.